We will now be discussing how to solve Activity 5, Warm That Mind Up of page 295. So what to do? Solve for the unknown in each item and then answer the questions that follow. So lahat na naka-encircle, 1, 2, 3, 5, sasagutan ko. And then 4, 6, and 7 will be yours, okay? So let's begin with number 1. The permutation of 6 things taken 6 at a time is equal to what? So, given muna tayo. Ilan ang total objects natin? 6. And then, ilan yung ating kukunin lang or how many objects that will be taken? 6 then. We have the working equation and NPR or the permutation of n things taken R at a time. This is R. Nasulat ko lang yung 3. Hindi ko alam kung bakit nasulat ko. Okay? N factorial over n minus r quantity factorial. And then substitute lang, n will become 6, r will become 6. So 6 factorial over 6 minus 6 quantity factorial. And then evaluate, 6 factorial is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 6 minus 6 is 0. So you have 0 factorial. Remember that in probability there's a rule. 0 factorial is always equal to 1. Again, in probability, the value of 0 factorial is always equal to 1. So we have 6 times 5, 30 times 4, 120 times 3, 360 times 2, 720. So therefore, the value or the permutation of 6 things taken 6 at a time is 720. Next, number 2. The permutation of 7 things taken R at a time is 840. So, given muna tayo. N is equal to 7. And the value of 7PR is equal to 840. Okay, and we have N PR is equal to n factorial over n minus 1, or should I say n minus r, quantity factorial. Substitute, n is 7, r is still r, n factorial is 7 factorial over 7 minus r, quantity factorial. And 7p4, or should I say 7pr, is equal to 840. Correct? So, 840 is equal to 7 factorial over 7 minus r quantity factorial. And then after that, cross multiply. So you have 840 times 7 minus r quantity factorial is equal to, evaluate 7 factorial. 7 factorial is equal to 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And that is equal to that is equal to 5,040. And then divide both sides by 840. And then cancel out. You have 7 minus r, quantity factorial, is equal to 540 divided by 840 is equal to 6. Now from there, since mas lumit na yung value natin, mas madali nang hanapin yung 6. Tama? So, by fundamental counting technique, ano yung i-multiply mo para makapunta ka sa 6? Mag-start ka sa 1. 1 times 2, 2. Times 3, 6. Tama? So, yung R dito sa value, dito, hindi dun sa original natin yung R dito will be 3. Okay? And with that, we will be using that to get the R in the original problem. Okay? So, if 3 factorial yun, no? 3 factorial is equal to 6, then 7 minus 3 is equal to R. 7 minus 3 is 4. So, that is your R. R mo ito dito sa original natin. Dito sa original natin doon. Okay? So, try natin. The permutation of, ayan, try natin. 7p4. 7p4 is equal to 840. Tama. So, therefore, R is equal to 4. Okay? Meron pang isang way. Ito yung unang way mo na mahaba. Meron pang pangalawang way. Okay? The permutation of 7 things I can R at a time is equal to 840. Paano yun? Remember that 7P4 can be represented using fundamental counting technique. Okay? So, mag-start ka sa 7. Siyempre, pinakamataas mo yung 7. So, 7 times 6, mag-start ka doon. 7 times 6 is equal to 42. So, hindi mo na-arrive yung 840. Okay? Mag-try ka ulit. 7 times 6 times 5. 7 times 6 times 5 is 210. Mali ulit kasi 840 ang goal mo. Susunod. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 is equal to 840. Yan. So, na-arrive mo na yon. Nakuha mo na. Tama? So, meron kang 7 things, and hanggang 4 lang. So, this is your R. Okay? Therefore, R is equal to 4. So, pag sinolve mo yung katulad nito, yung number, anong number bang katulad nito? Ang number 6. So, ang number 6 at saka number 2 pareho lang. So, ganito siya isolve. Nasa sayo kung susundan mo yung letter A o mas gusto mong sundan yung letter B. Okay? Either way, pareho lang naman ng sagot. Okay? Next, number 3. The permutation of n things taken 3 at a time is equal to, sandali, hindi ko nakopya. Number 3 yun 60. Is equal to 60. Okay. Given muna tayo. Given. N is still n, so R is equal to 3. And NP3 is equal to 60. Okay? And then we have NPR is equal to n factorial over n minus r, quantity factorial. Substitute, n is still n. NP3, substitute na natin diretso. NP3 is 60 is equal to n factorial over, we have n minus 3, quantity factorial. Okay? From there, pagdating mo dyan, itong n factorial expand mo. Expand. Expand mo para makakancel ka sa baba. Okay? So, si n factorial, expand mo ng n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3. Quantity factorial. N mo siya doon. Over n minus 3 quantity factorial. Yun ang goal mo. Na magkaroon ka ng n minus 3 sa numerator mo. So, cancel, cancel. Ang matitira is n times n minus 1 times n minus 2. Yun ang matitira. Okay? And then, pwede mo tong expand ulit. We have 60 is equal to n times n square. Negative 1 times n, negative n. N times negative 2n. So, you have negative 3n. Okay? Next, negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. Okay, so we have 60 is equal to n times n square is n cubed minus n times negative 3n is 3n square. 3n square. n times 2 is 2n. And then, pag sinolve mo ito, if you will be solving that, makukuha mo na yung sagot. Okay? Ba't di mo sinolve? Kasi meron pang isang way para makuha ito. Okay? Paano? So, andali, burahin ko ito. Mamaya na natin lagay. So, ito yung first natin na method. Yung second method natin, pagdating mo dun sa 60 is equal to n times n minus 1 times n minus 2. I-treat mo to as radicals. Okay? So, this is as 1. Wala naman tayong radical symbol na may 1. So, ito 2, ito 3. So, count mo lang siya 1, 2, and 3. So, you are looking for the cube root. Okay, ito yung shortcut natin. Somewhat like trick, sabi niya dun sa nabasa ko. So, 1, 2, 3. So, cube root ang hinahanap mo. So, cube root ng 60. Okay? Ang cube root ng 60 is 3.9. 3.9. And that is approximately equal to 4. Tama? Next, 1, 2, 3. So, ibig sabihin itong 4 na ito, si 4 na nandyan, pag sinulat natin yung n times n minus 1 times n minus 2, yung 4 dyan, ilalagay mo sa gitna. Okay? And then, move ka upward, n yung pinakamataas. So, 5 ito. Tapos, ito naman ay 3. Okay? Okay na? And 5 times 4 times 3 is equal to 60. Correct? Therefore, n now is equal to 5. Okay? N is equal to 5. So, kapag ito, sinolve mo, n cube, ito naman, halimbawa ito sinolve mo, na mahabang paraan, say n cube minus 3n square plus 2n minus 60 is equal to 0. Ang perfect root nito ay 5. Okay? So, 5 lang. 1, negative 3, positive 2, 3, 2, 1, tama. Negative 60. Andali, ulitin ko lang ito. So, 5, negative, positive 2. 2 times 5 is ilan? 10 and 12. 12 times 5 is 60. Negative 60 and 60 is 0. So, root C5. Root C5. Tama. So, therefore, n is equal to 5. Okay? Mabilisan na lang pagsasolve. Alam ko mas gusto niyo yung B. Okay? Mag-try pa tayong isa ng katulad nito. Maghanap ako. Saglit lang. Yung may n pa. Sasagutin niyo yung 4. Ay, wala na. Ay, ito. Number 8. Try ko yung number 8. Okay? Para masundan nyo yung n. Medyo may pagka, ano yung n, no? So, try natin yung n. Ay, yung number 8. 3024. So, number 8. Ay, saglit. Naubusan ako ng space. Maglagay ako saglit. Wait lang. Okay, so try natin number 8. So number 8 is the permutation of n things taken r at a time is equal to, ilan na ulit? 3024. 4 ito, 4. 3024. Ulitin natin, tama ba tayo? P, permutation, okay, tama. Okay, next. So, given tayo, r is equal to 4, and the permutation of n things taken 4 at a time is 3024. Tama? So, 3024 is equal to n factorial natin over, ang r natin ay 4, n minus 4 quantity factorial. So, expand mo ito na dapat ang last mo ay n minus 4 factorial. Okay? So, 3024 is equal to n times n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4 quantity factorial over n minus 4 quantity factorial. Okay? Next, cancel, cancel. So, meron pang n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3. So, ilan yon? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, therefore, you are looking for the fourth root. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, fourth root. Fourth root ng ano? Ng 3024. Okay? Pagdating mo doon, hanapin mo na yung fourth root ng 3024. What is now the fourth root? Dali, burahin natin. Ayusin ko lang. Fourth root of 3024. 7, that is approximately equal to 7.4, and that is approximately equal to 7. Okay? Now next, ito na yung tricky part natin. Since apat yan, try natin muna dito, position natin yung 7 doon. 7, so dito 8, tapos ito 9. Tapos ito 6. So multiply, multiply, multiply. Try natin. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 is equal to 3,000. 3,024. Ulitin natin. 9 times 8, 72 times 7, 504 times 6, 3,024. Nakuha na natin yung gusto natin. And then, this is now the value of n. Okay, yun yung n natin. So, therefore, n is equal to 9. Okay? So, ganun isolve yung number. Anong number yon yung sasagutan nyo? Number 6. Ay, hindi. Anong number yung sasagutan nyo? Number 3. Ganun yung, dali. Tama ba ako? Ba't iba ang pinagsasabi ko? Ito number 4. Final. Ganun yung sasagutan yung number 4. Okay? So, yung number 3 at saka number 8, pareho lang sa way ng pagsasagot ng number 4. Okay? Next, number 5. Dito na lang yung 5. The permutation of 10 things taken 5 at a time. The permutation of 10 things taken 5 at a time. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tama? So, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay? So, 10 P5 is now equal to 30,240. If you would like to do the longest way, pwede. Bahala ka sa buhay mo. Okay? Okay. And that's it. You will be answering items 4, 6, and 7. Do not forget to show your complete solution.